Hi everyone, welcome to a quick tutorial on how to use and troubleshoot Webex. This video is intended for those who are hosting sessions, not simply joining sessions. Two ways to get to Webex. One is to go to mynsula.edu, log in, and then go through the quick links menu and go to Webex. Or go directly to nsula.webex.com or webex.nsula.com. Click enter. Because I'm already logged in, it went straight here. If I were logging in through the web, it would ask me for my email address and password most likely. Now, when I log in, this gives me my hub. I have a personal room, and this is the address to it. This is a static website where you can always have students or others join to that actual room. If I click start a meeting, it will automatically go to the personal room. If I schedule a meeting, then it goes to other things. Now, if I want to start a meeting, I can click on it. What this is going to allow me to do, I'm going to start the meeting. Now, you'll notice here it says use computer for audio. A PC will show a little bit different. I can use a video system if I connect it to one, or I could call in by clicking here and call in. Okay, but I want to start it this way. Now, you'll notice right away my camera is off, and you would see a little picture down here if not. So if I turn it on, it will show everybody my face. Here I am in the bottom corner. I can turn it off. Same with my microphone. I can mute it, unmute it when I want. Now you can still hear me because I'm recording through a different program. Now, we have a couple other options. We have share options. We could share our screens or we could share certain applications. I can check to see who's here by looking at the participants. I can start the chat function and see if anybody's talking, and it will flash orange if someone does send a chat information, or I can do some other options here to check things. Now, say we log in and microphone looks on, video looks on, but nothing's connected. I have two options. I can come here to speaker, microphone, and camera, or I can go up here to audio, speaker, microphone, and camera. Two ways to always do it. So I want to check what is being used to make the sound, provide sound, and show the camera. So the first thing here is the speaker. I can test it to make sure I hear it. Now, if you can't hear it, you want to click here and see what is it using. For me, it uses the sound bar by default. I also have my MacBook Pro speakers. I also have this other audio device that's actually does not have speakers. And so if that were selected, I would not hear sound. So I want to make sure the correct thing is selected. Same thing for microphone. I want to make sure that it's using the correct thing. The only real microphone I have is this MacBook Pro microphone. If I were to plug in an external device, it would show up as an option. These two devices actually don't have microphones. Third thing is I want to look at the camera. For me, I have one camera. For many people, they have two cameras or more. A lot of times there's a built-in camera, and then there's an external camera, which would be like just a single by itself unit. A lot of times those are what have the microphone. So you want to make sure that it's using the right thing for the microphone, using the right camera. If you just unplug things without thinking, you might unplug your microphone. Just make sure that that's not what it's using if you don't have any other option. Okay. Once you've made those selections, you can X out. Now, Webex is one of the easiest ways for you to actually record video lectures, and I want to show you how to do that. Okay. Now, if I want to record, I can click the record button, and it gives me some options. Keep in mind, a PC looks slightly different than what you're seeing right now, but it gives you the same basic options. I can record on my computer, which is what I prefer, because I can tell it where to go to, or I can record to the cloud. I will show you what to do if you do the cloud. So I want to record on my computer. Right away, it's going to give me a save as. I want to make sure it's in the desktop. I have the option to choose where I want it to go. I like it to go to the desktop because I'm going to do something with it after. So I click save. Now it'll say recording is in progress. We have a red or orange button right here. You can, at that point, pause it, stop it, whatever you want to do. So say I want to actually present a PowerPoint. I can come here to share. I could share my screen. The problem with screen sharing is that if any emails pop up, any text messages pop up, anything pops up, they're going to see it too. Well, I really want them to see my PowerPoint. So I'm going to share my Microsoft PowerPoint. And I happen to have one going here down at the bottom. and I want to make sure that that is what is sharing. Okay, show you again. I'm going to click the share button. I'm going to click now. You see this one, and it was using that too. I'm going to share it. From here, I can present my slides. Now, I can make this go away by going to slideshow and play from start. This is what's going to show on the screen. Now, what you can see here, though, is both sides most likely. There are ways to swap displays. Because I have multiple screens, that's why it's doing that. If you don't have multiple screens, it's just going to show the PowerPoint. Okay? So that is how you can actually record video lectures. Now, I'm done. I'm great. I don't want to share anymore. I'm going to come up here to stop sharing. And I want to end my recording. I'm going to click stop. What it's going to do, it's going to save in the way that I told it to. It's going to my desktop. To show you that, it goes right here. This is the one that it just created. Okay. What I can then do is take that and put it into Vic or Stream. Create those places on Moodle for that to display, and I'm good to go. I am then showing everyone or giving my students access to that content that I've created. So the other option, I'm going to end this meeting, is to create a schedule. So say I want to teach a course more than once. I can schedule it by clicking schedule. I can say we're going to do research 40/40. It always has to have a password, but I don't think we need a complex password. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can kick out anybody that isn't supposed to be there. Date and time. I want to say, well, it's a 2-hour course, and it's on Mondays, not next week because we're on spring break. Starting on the 30th. Click done, and it recurs every Monday. I do have an end date. End date is in May. I think May the 4th is the last one. I could click schedule, and it will schedule it. The best thing here to do, though, is to add your attendees. If I want to include attendees, it will actually bring up different students if I type them in here. I'm not going to put names of my students, but I can put it that way, or I can just put their email addresses. The good thing about that, it's going to send them reminders. Once I'm done, I'm going to click schedule. Once I click schedule, I'm going to go ahead and let it do it. It's going to give you the meeting link, meeting number, and the password. Make sure you include all 3 of those things with your students. All right, so once you are, if you have recorded to the cloud, here's where it comes. If you're logged in on yours, recorded to the cloud will come here. You can download it or share it or do other things, edit, delete it, whatever you need to do. Those are your basic ways on how to record or to use Webex for recordings. If you have any questions, give us a call. This is informal and in-house. Thank you so much.